Heidi ho, everybody, and happy Whack-A-Doodle Wednesday. Wacka, 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 wacka. And how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing absolutely splendiferous. I'm having a hell of a time remembering what frickin' day it is this week. Oh, well, y'all are listening to Grammy's Rocketeer, and I am your hostess with the mostest giggles, wackadoodle, whatever the hell. I got the mostest something. I haven't figured out what yet. And I'm here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3, also on the RLM Spreaker channel, the RLM Tune In radio station, and the RLM Internet radio station. So, hey there, hi there, ho there. I hope y'all are doing just absolutely splendiferous. Yeah, I got my wackadoodle on a little bit early this week because, well, I didn't have a Monday, and then I did have a Monday, but it wasn't a Monday at work until I had Tuesday, and then I had a Monday on a Tuesday. I could have done without that. I really could have. But, yeah. Uh-oh, barman was asleep at the switch. That's okay. We all need a nap every once in a while. I've been very seriously needing a nap for the last several days. I had a freaking 3-day weekend, and did I get to take a nap at all during that time? No. Well, okay, I guess I did get to take an extended nap in the evenings when it was bedtime, but not in the middle of the day. When I'm like, dude, I could really take a nap, but I got shit to do. Dang it. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm looking over here on Twitter. Thank you ever so much, Barman, for tweeting me. And thank you, Barman of that effing site. And Bo Diddy as well. Thank you, you guys, for tweeting me over there. I now have officially 317 stalkers. And you know what? I stalk them back. It's like, yeah, you going to be following me, I'm going to be following you, because I'm kind of sneaky like that. One of my coworkers tells me I'm a ninja. I just laugh, because I ain't near the ninja that the boss is. That guy can, yeah, he can walk by, and next thing you know, he's calling you from another location, and you're going, what the, you just, what? What? How the hell did you do that shit? Okay, let's see, who's over here on Fakey Book? I got Bubs over here on Fakey Book. How you doing, sweetheart, my furry friend? And I also have Darwin over here. Hey there, darling. How you doing? Are you getting soaked in your neck of the woods? Because I've been noticing that that's where all of my rain is coming from, is from down in your neck of the woods. Oh, and Bubs is, yes, darling. What you sharing, hun? Let me see. Oh, yes. I need to win that stove. I don't know where the hell I'd put it, but I need to win that bad boy. Yes, I do. Yeah, like, really, seriously, what the hell would I do with it? Okay, over here on that effing site, TD, how you doing, lady? I hope you're having an absolutely splendiferous day. You are posting some of the most awesome stuff. And I wake up in the morning and I come and I don't do that, but I open up my computer and I check the weather first thing because, well, it waits 5 minutes, it'll change. And see what is I'm supposed to kind of sort of try and dress like for the day. Yeah, right. As if that's going to make any difference. And then I also open up that effing site and I check it out. And there, bada bing, bada boom, is something TD shared. And so I just keep scrolling and liking and scrolling and liking and scrolling. It's like my aerobic workout on the internet. I like it, I scroll it, I like it, I scroll it. Sometimes I open up RLM first thing in the morning, but usually I don't because it's like, I'll open it up when I get to work. It's okay, because usually everybody over in RLM is still trying to, I'm not awake, which is kind of the way I am. But that's okay. Let's see. I also see Grammy is over here as well as Gordana Janice. Hey, woman. So good to see you made it over here. And looky there, Agent X is sharing all kinds of pertinent information from the UK. Thank you ever so much, darling. You do an excellent job of sharing vital, vital information. I truly, truly appreciate it. Oh, yes, and happy birthday, Marilyn. Happy birthday to you. That was Marilyn singing to our late President Kennedy. And she did a much better job. Of course, I have mature blonde, so I might be able to, because I don't look that good in a black sweater either. But today is her birthday. She would have been 90 years old today. I absolutely love that lady. She's a very intelligent lady. You know that, don't you? I mean, a lot of people said that, yeah, she was dumb, but no. You have to be extremely intelligent to pull off being that, pretending to be that dumb, which she did a very good job. She got paid very well for doing that. And then, well, yeah, she got put to sleep because they found out just exactly how freaking smart she was. Yeah, that's a sad thing. She, she knew lots of very famous people. Let me see here. Okay. Yes, Grim. I see you commented on my post over here on that effing site. I go see. Ready for some high octane giggling. Oh, hell yeah. Because, yeah. Whee! Today's been whack-a-doodle. It sure as hell has. And, I was doing good. I was cruising right along. My day was going very well. I mean, I was staying busy and doing my thing. And yeah, went ahead and put my name on the dotted line. And, yeah, I don't know if I'm happy about that or not, but I guess we'll find out. Got primaries first. So get past the primaries, and then we'll find out later if I'm going to have to really start doing some serious butt puckering or politicking. Depends. In any case, where was I? Oh, yeah. See, this afternoon. And I don't know what it was. But all of a sudden, this afternoon, it's like a switch just flipped. And my total brain dead kicked in. And the guys were just looking at me like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm not sure. I think I've gone crazy. I think I've lost my mind. And naturally, one of the guys that I work with who absolutely loves me, he better, because I'm going to drop kick him if he doesn't. He said, I thought you did that a long time ago. And I said, oh, I did. But it came back. And then it went, fuck it. F-bomb, 11 minutes in. Overachiever today. Because, yeah, I had some brain farts. That last hour of work, I had a serious case of brain fartitis. And it was while I was working the deposit for the day. Which is not a good time to have a brain fart. Just saying. And my coworker that is he manages a parts department, does the accessorizes your vehicle for you, all that fun stuff. He's a wonderful kid. I was trying to find tickets that I had worked, and I knew I'd worked them, and I knew I'd brought them over there, but they weren't in the basket where they were supposed to be. And guess where they were? Right by the calculator where I was working the deposit. So I just kind of looked at it and went, okay, I have a serious brain fart going on. So as soon as I get this done, I'm going to take it up. So I get it out of my hair, and I'm going to come back to work, and I'm going to sit at my desk, and I'm going to try to flush whatever noxious fumes are floating around inside the cobwebs of my mind. And I get back from bringing deposit up, and yeah, apparently some of those noxious fumes had leaked out my ears as I was walking past him because he was having a brain fart. So brain farts are contagious, just so you know. Needless to say, we spent the last half hour, I was at work, laughing our butts off about how just absolutely dorkamous we were being. Whoo! I'm overachieving. I'm getting ready for the dork table, and that's not even till Saturday. Today's whack-a-doodle day. Whacka, 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 whacka. And wow, do I have some whack-a-doodle news. There's some shit that's just flat-ass whacked out there. Hello, Rascal. And my Rascal is on my lap. She wasn't on my lap last Friday. because the little stinky butt, I was wondering why she wasn't on my lap and why my other kitty cat was. And I thought, oh, Rascal is just sharing, which is so unlike her. I'm talking about you. And what have you gotten into? Your paws are wet, you little stink. In any case, I kind of wandered around the house after I got off the radio, and I thought, where is that darn cat? And then I got thinking, oh my God, she's so nosy. Maybe I shut her in a cupboard because, whenever I'm cooking or putting pots and pans away or whatever, she has to hey yelp. A hey yelp. And so, I didn't know if I shut her in a cupboard or not. So I'm hollering for her all through the house, trying to find this dipstick cat. Didn't get much sleep because I couldn't find her. And the next morning, I'm outside and I'm wandering around the yard and I'm hollering for her. Yeah, she spent the night outside because she snuck out when I chased the doggies out to do the radio. And then she got to ride out the storm underneath a junk car across the road from me. Just in case you're wondering, I do live in the boonies, and yes, there are junk cars across the road from me. Life is just entertaining, let me tell you. But those junk cars are getting to be less and less, and they actually mowed over there the other day, and then Sunday evening, they weed-eated. So I'm thinking, thanks, you chased all the mice and the snakes out. Now I'm going to have to walk around with my snake gun for a while. Shit. So, oh well. But yeah, my kitty cat is home. She is safe and sound. She got scolded and then she got snuggled because I was so worried about her, little stinker pot. And the reason she didn't come home before that, Bubba, he wouldn't let her back in the yard. It was like, you got yourself out. Deal with it. Yeah, Bubba's kind of like that. He's kind of a turd. But, yeah, I went outside the fence, and I got her, and I brought her in. And the whole time I'm carrying her in, she's looking down at Bubba, and he's looking at her like, she drops you, I'm going to eat you. And she's looking at him like, fuck you. So, yeah, okay, I assign human verbiage to my critters. Why? Because that's who I talk to all day long. I am the crazy critter lady. Not the crazy cat lady, crazy critter lady. So, let me go over to RLM and see who is over there. Weeda! I see Weeda's over here on Fakey Book. How you doing, darling? Hope you're having an awesome day. Okay. RLM. Get to RLM, Grams. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. You OD'd on vitamin D, Beth? Does that mean you got sunburned? I hate when that happens. Random VLC. I have no freaking clue what VLC is. I'm sure you will tell me, but eventually. I've picked up some know-how. Oh, hey, they go. Yeah, I think, is my volume up better? Yeah, I think it is. I think my volume is better. Not a whole lot. It's like, I had it better, and then it weren't. Let me just do this. That'll learn it. Oh, hey, there you go. Now it's, wow, now I'm really up there. Now you can really hear me giggle and cackle and be all kinds of crazy brains. Okay, over here in the RLM, right up top is Asmo. He's always on top because that's how he rolls. Yeah. Oh, next week is a short week for you too? Dang. Oh, that's because you got a life, Moose. I see how you are. Yeah. I'm going to be doing that in the first part of July, actually, because my granddaughter's birthday is coming up, and so I'm going to be there for her birthday, birthday at her new house, because I want to see the new house too. So there you go. Okay, I said hi to Asmo. Hey, barman, thank you, darling, for tweeting me and sharing me and notifying everybody in the RLM chat. Although it looks rather sparse today. We have a few people that are not here today. Oh well. They're probably, oh gosh, it's summer. Summering. Yeah. I also see the lovely Beth Z is here. Hey there, woman. I hope you didn't get too sunny-burned today. I have a tendency to do that. Right now, I've actually got a very pale chocolate milk thing going on. Um, but I think if I were to shave my arms, you would definitely see the freckles better. Um, Oh, they're not that bad, but hey, I gotta laugh at it. It's my fur coat. I also see Grimner is here. Hey there, dude. He's the Superman. He's the dude, the man, the guy that created RLM and Barman. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, darling. And I also see the lovely Moose Girl is here. And she's planning on doing some more musical adventuring. I see how you are, sweetheart. I see how you are. That's okay. You didn't offer to take me with you. See how you are. I'd go party. Okay, I'd wind up being the designated driver because I'm kind of a wuss anymore, but hey. I also see the lovely Kate is here. Woman, I have been seeing videos out of Texas, the Austin area. Damn, oh, damn, oh, damn. Are you guys just floating away? Do you need Noah's number? I've been looking for it. I know I put it somewhere safe, which is probably why I can't find it. I also see Trust No One is here. And you know what, sweetheart? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I was kind of sort of wigging out in the RLM last night until I talked to my brother Fudd, because he knows biblical verses and he knows all kinds of other fun shit. And so I started pointing some stuff out to him, and then I shared some videos with him, and then he goes, just breathe. Just breathe, Mary. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. And then I started talking to him about CERN, and he said, yeah, I know. And it was like, oh, okay. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I kind of wigged for a bit there, but hey, I wonder if that's because Mercury is no longer in retrograde, and so I'm finally getting that little shift going on. Shifting gears a little late, I see. I also see IB Don C is here. Hey there, darling. That was supposed to be an ah and not a shh. Ah, shh. Did you spring a leak, Grammy? You need some... Never mind. Do you need the patch? Oh, well. IB Don C's wife has the same name as mine, because I'm sure she's just absolutely awesomeness. She's got to be, because we share the same name. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I also see Java Doctor 2 is here. Hey there, sweetheart. How you doing? Do you have the Java going? I might need some. I'm kind of running on fumes today. They're brain fart fumes, but I'm running on fumes. I also see Juan Taco is here. And you know what? Although that does sound very yummy, I had a BLT in a pita pocket. Say that 3 times fast. No, don't, because it hurt. Just saying it one time. Slow. I also see Sulvanor is here, although I do believe he's probably sawing logs right about now, because it is kind of dark 30 over there. And looky there, Chalcedony is here. Oslo's not here. Ah, the strong silent type is not here. Wow, but Chalcedony is here, so hey. We still got a strong silent type here. And to round out the crew, wow, this is just really weird. I'm the one that rounds out the crew. Me. Yeah, I'm here physically. The rest of it is up for grabs. So, now that I've gotten that part of the business tended to, let's go check out some cool stuff that I ran across, say in the last few days. And some things that I ran across today. I even did it bare feet. Because, yeah, I pulled stickers in my yard last year. I can't tell you how many days I spent pulling stickers in my yard, and it paid off. Because I could walk bare feet all over my yard. Over the weekend, I was so tickled, I was able to get back in touch with Mother Gaia. Yep. Not that I was grounded, because, well, yeah. Seriously, this is me you're talking about here. Okay, hon, I'm proud of you in your bikini. yeah, cool. Selfies. I could do without them. I don't do them very well. Maybe that's why I'm not impressed by them, because I don't do them very well. I always look like a Riri, because I am. But I enjoy it. Let me check Fakeybook real fast, because I got some notifications over there. See if there's someone that I need to say hey there, hi there, ho there to. Looks like my eldest is online. Hey, sweetie. I hope everything is going well out there in the new home. Yes, my sissy poo just posted something too. Ah. Oh my goodness, young man. Holy smokes. She started an exercise page for us to encourage each other. I think I need to post some pictures of my yard and then post a picture of my push mower and say, this is my weekly workout. And when it rains a lot, it's twice a week. Because inside the fence, I push mow. Outside the fence, I push mow right up against the fence. And then since my riding mower works, yeah, I use that bad boy. Hi, Mary B. How you doing, sweetheart? How's everything down under? I hope it's all what I saw. Gordana said that it's rather chilly down there. That's because you guys are going into winter while we're going into summer. And I am loving it. It got up to 77 today. Woohoo! Little bit breezy, so in the shade it was just a tad bit chilly. Just a tad bit. But, yeah, it still felt good. And you know what? I'm looking out the window and I got clouds moving in again. Shit. Oh, well. Let's see. Check this out real fast. Okay. Time for me to... I checked out Oopie. And I swear Oopie is overachievers today. And there's so many overachievers, I really don't know where to go. I mean, there's a shorts prevent a burlesque dancer from boarding a JetBlue flight. And those shorts don't look too short, but obviously someone didn't like them. Is it because they're black and white striped? I don't know. That's one thing. Let's see. How about a 6-year-old calls 911 to report a father for running a red light? Oh, yeah. We had some discussions about that last night as I was going around with my petition getting signatures. And, yeah. And everybody that I've talked to pretty much knows that I think people are lazy. Because instead of going over and talking to your neighbor if you think they got their stereo too loud, or, you know, if you think they need to, you know, just keep their dogs at their place instead of at yours, or what have you, if you have an issue with your neighbor, instead of going and talking to your neighbor and working it out, no, you call the cops. And then the next day you go on Facebook and you post a video about how abusive cops are. And I'm thinking, what the hell, people? You're too damn lazy to go over and deal with the situation yourself with your neighbor, so you call the cops and then you bitch about the cops. I'm calling bullshit on you. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So far we got the shorty shorts. We got a 6-year-old that's calling 911 to report father running a red light, which, wow, teaching them to be... The 6-year-olds are tattletales anyway, but damn. That's overachieving right there. We also have somebody that apparently tried to do a beer burglary, but it was foiled by a fallen fridge. Ooh, that's not cool. That fridge will fall on you. I watched Lemony Snicket's over the weekend, by the way. Don't stand by the fridge because it may fall on you and crush you to death. One of Meryl Streep's lines, if you haven't seen the movie. We got a guy driving down the road drinking beer while an IV drip is hanging out of his car window. And he's flipping you off as you're taking a picture. And we also have a Canadian woman who sends grocery store lobster 900 miles to freedom. Oh, decisions. I think we got 2 beers going here. So I'm going to start with the IV beer first. Just because it's like, dude, that is overachiever. That is an overachiever. I am impressed with that. Not not in a good way, but it's still impressive. This was over in China, by the way. In Xinjiang, China, a Chinese driver was caught on video holding his IV drip outside the window with one hand and drinking what appears to be a beer with the other hand. Obviously, he was using his knee to steer. The video recorded on May 17th shows that the man driving while holding an IV drip and it's standing out of the driver's window of his car. So is it on the wheelie thing and like it's wheeling along beside the car? Because you can't see it that good in this picture. The man uses his other hand to pick up what appears to be a bottle of beer and takes a sip. The reason that he's attached to an IV drip is unclear from the footage, but, I'm sure there will be, and there is video attached to this. I'm sure there's somewhere somebody is going to have some kind of an update on this. I hope, because I want to know if he made it all the way home. It's like, damn, that should be an Olympic sport. There you go. Let's see. Ooh, hey, Grammy got some non-GMO corn on the cob. Oh, nummy. There is nothing better than non-GMO corn on the cob. With a little butter and a little salt and pepper. Just a little. I don't need a whole heck of a lot. Sometimes I don't even need any. You take that first bite and then you go, yeah, a little butter, a little salt, a little pepper. Usually more pepper than salt because I am a pepperaholic, but yum. See, now we don't have any corn on the cob yet out here. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to put this over on the... Oh, you know what? Oh, I did. Whew. I was going to say, holy shit, I didn't start the Spreaker one. But I did. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, Edgar Allan Poe? Nevermore. Damn, if I'd have known you were going to post that, I would have played that Alan Parsons song to lead in. Dang it, Grim. We need to get this mindset thing going here. Although that might be scary. I don't know that you want to do a mind meld with me because, yeah, it'll straighten your hair. That's for damn sure. Straighten mine. Okay. Let's see. Did I put... No, I need to put this over on the effing site. Okay. Soon as I can refresh. Did I tell you I really like the new emoticons, Grimmy? I mean, I like the old ones too, but I really like the new ones in the shout box. I just have so much fun in there. And I was having fun with doing the colorful words, but I've been a slacker lately. I need to pick up the pace. I need to start being colorful again. That's what I need to do. Again. As if I'm not. Usually it's bruises, which I have a few of those from the weekend, but hey, it's called yard work. Yeah, no pain, no gain. Bruise. Ow, that's going to leave a mark. Dude. Okay, where's the little emoji? I need to find just a... Oh, shit, and my Twitter is going nuts again. There it is. There it is. That's the one I wanted. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's go see what's going on Twitter. Twitter? What are you doing? How to grow broccoli in containers. I like broccoli. I like cauliflower. I don't like mushrooms, though. And obviously, mushrooms don't like playing the food game. Have you ever seen that? Oh, it's too funny. Okay. And Angry Birds. God, I haven't played that game in forever. My grandkids. I still have it on my iPad because my grandkids really like it. Okay. Nothing worth a shit or nothing that looks like I really care to check into it. Although I will go ahead and share the overachiever beer me guy. Okay. Um, now, let's see. Where do I? Oh my goodness, I have a lot of them. Let's go back to Oopie. I am going to get to some serious stuff later, though, because I do have some cereal stuff in there, but it's just flat-ass whacked cereal stuff. Not Cheerios, not shredded wheat, really cereal. Okay, I got to do the other beer because it's like, dude, seriously? What the hell? This one happened in Washington, and I'm not talking D.C., apparently. An apparent burglary attempt on a beer cooler ended in disaster when a suspect ended up underneath the fallen beverage refrigerator. The closed-captioned TV video shows a man with a drink in his hand calling for help after trying and failing to get into one of several beer fridges arranged in a line. Another man arrives and holds a jacket over his head in an apparent attempt to hide his face. The man pulls on the apparently locked door of the cooler before giving one hard yank, which causes the fridge to fall face first onto the man. Oopsie. The other man helps his cohort escape from beneath the fridge, and they make a hasty getaway. Apparently, this happened on May the 12th. And, yeah, if you wish to check out the video. Dude. Not exactly this. You know, you don't pull on the door, honey. If you need a beer that bad, you're supposed to just, like, bust the door or something. Okay. Get this one shared because, yeah. I mean, we're doing the beer me thing tonight, at least for the first few. And then, where's the other beer me? I know there's no. Okay, we'll do this beer me. I might find another beer thing, so I'll be able to do the other beer me later. But first thing I want to do is I'm going to go dig around in my pocket for a wee bit because, wow, there was some really interesting things going on Fakey Book and, yeah, all kinds of places, actually. Okay, this is not the one that I wanted. I want the other one. I think this is it. Okay. David Kelly shared this May the 25th on Fakey Book. Beware of the useful idiots. There are lots of them out there. There's also an awful lot of very well-meaning idiots out there that do not think things through. And then next thing you know, you have got unintended consequences that somebody winds up taking full advantage of, and then we all wind up being totally hosed out of the deal. This was apparently submitted by a Garrett Greer in a newspaper. It doesn't say which newspaper it was, but hey. Recall that Hillary did her college thesis on his writings, and Obama writes about him in his books. Saul Alinsky died about 43 years ago, but his writings influenced those in political control of our nation today. Died June 12th, 1972, in Carmel by the Sea, California. Education was University of Chicago. Spouse was Irene Alinsky. And books was Rules for Radicals and Reveille for Radicals. Anyone out there think that this stuff isn't happening in the today in the U.S., all 8 rules are currently in play. So, How to Create a Social State by Saul Alinsky. I would do the little curtsy and the little finger on the chin thing, but this is not cute. There are 8 levels of control that must be obtained before you're able to create a social state. The first is the most important. Number 1, health care. Control health care and you control the people. Now, I'm thinking the Rockefellers kind of sort of started that fun shit a long time ago, especially when they helped create the AMA. And oh, well, Papa, Grandpapa, whichever Rockefeller it was, I think it was John. Don't quote me on that, but had started as a snake oil salesman. And he took great pride in swindling people. What a lovely individual. And then they decided that the best way to control things was to, feed people poison. So he was selling poison, and then he decided to do it through dummy corporations. Yeah, there's some useful idiots for you. Number 2, poverty. Increase the poverty level as high as possible. Poor people are easier to control and will not fight back if you are providing everything for them to live. It's kind of like those signs that they have in national parks about the wild animals. Please do not feed the animals because they will become dependent and will not be able to fend for themselves any longer. That's what's happening. Number 3, debt. Increase the debt to an unsustainable level. That way you are able to increase taxes, and this will produce more poverty. Bada bing, bada boom. By the way, that whole healthcare thing, if you increase prices of healthcare, then you also increase the poverty. Lots of people go bankrupt because of healthcare costs. Number 4, gun control. Remove the ability to defend themselves from the government. That way you are able to create a police state. Oh, where have I heard that before? Number 5, welfare. Take control of every aspect of their lives. Food, housing, and income. Education. Take control of what people read and listen to. Take control of what children learn in school. Yeah. Homeschooling is looking better and better all the time, ain't it? Number 7, religion, that lovely control system that has been, which one came first, religion or government? I think they're both the same evil giant, evil monstrosity, evil fiction, if you will, or at least organized religion, I think, is an evil fiction. Just because of their control mechanisms, the way they manipulate people's minds and behavior. Okay, remove the belief in the God from the government and the schools. And replace it with a belief that government is God and schools are your Bible. Yeah, I just added that last little bit in there. Number 8, class warfare. Divide the people into wealthy and the poor. This will cause more discontent, and it will be easier to tax the wealthy with the support of the poor. Does any of this sound like it's happening in the United States? Alinsky merely simplified Vladimir Lenin's original scheme for world conquest by communism under Russian rule. Stalin described his converts as useful idiots. The useful idiots have destroyed every nation which they have seized power and control. It is presently happening at an alarming rate in the U.S., and it is difficult to free fools from the chains they revere. It's those invisible lines. I shared a video the other day of an ant. Someone had an ant walking across a piece of paper, and they took a pen and they drew a circle around the ant, and the ant did not go outside those lines. And it's like, it's just a line on paper, but to the ant, it's a barrier. And you know what? We have all kinds of barriers around us, both real and imagined, and we need to step across those lines, people. Not be violent, not be aggressive. Don't be the one that starts a fight, because, quite frankly, They are the ones that started the fight, but they, as in those that wish to rule the world, I just wish to rule my world. My little piece of it. I wish to have the final say on what goes on in my little piece of the world. So long as I am not messing with anyone else, leave me the hell alone. If I invite you in, I invite you in. That doesn't mean to come on in and take whatever you please. It just means I'm inviting you in to share, I don't know, conversation, have a cup of coffee, maybe some food. But I'm not inviting you in to just take over either. That doesn't mean that you get to just, lounge around wherever the hell or any of that fun shit. And when it's time for you to leave, you need to frickin' leave. Don't be that neighbor that just doesn't know when to leave. That's rude. But I'm going to share this. I don't know if I shared it already on Facebook, but I'm going to share it again just because it needs to be shared. Hi, Joe. Let me see what the options are on this. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay. Twitter is overachieving again. So I'm going to go over there and refresh it because I hate it when it gets over 100. Hey, the Constitution was written to protect America from people like Barack Obama. No, the Constitution was written to the story that I like to subscribe to, at least. It was written to stipulate all these things where the government shall not infringe. Shall not. Unfortunately, the government doesn't listen. Let me go take a peek over here. Okay. Oh, shit. And there's a picture of a SWAT car. Apparently, there was a murder-suicide at UCLA. And, yeah, last week had another SWAT vehicle going by my place out here in the boonies. It's like, what the hell is going on out here in Booneyville? That's 2 times SWAT has been out here in a month's time. What the hell? They putting something in the water? Judas Priest. Okay. Now, the other one that I need to go to that just made me go, wow. Wow. Okay. This is on the page Laughing Sick, and it was posted yesterday. These are actual complaints received by Thomas Cook Vacations from their dissatisfied customers. Some of these are Lulus, let me tell you. They should not allow topless sunbathing on the beach. It was very distracting for my husband, who just wanted to relax. Well, apparently, he was able to relax everything but one part of his anatomy, which is why you were upset. You should have put that part of his anatomy to good use, hon. Number 2, on my holiday to Goa in India, I was disgusted to find that almost every restaurant served curry. I don't like spicy food. Then don't go to India. Duh. Number 3, we went on holiday to Spain and had a problem with the taxi drivers as they were all Spanish. Well, really? Did you expect them all to be American, seeing as how a lot of them over here are either Arabic or Hispanic? So you figure you go to Spain and they'll all be American? It don't work that way, honey. Duh! You're in Spain. Number 4, we booked an excursion to a water park, but no one told us we had to bring our own swimsuits and towels. We assumed it would be included in the price. Well, you know what happens when you assume. That makes an ass out of you and me, although I don't feel like an ass. But you sure are sounding like one. Number 5, the beach is too sandy. We had to clean everything when we returned to our room. Honey, that's what a beach is. Sandy. Sandy beaches. I hate when that happens. Did you have sex on the beach? Did that give you sand in your crack? I hate when that happens too. It's rather abrasive. Number 6. We found the sand was not like the sand in the brochure. Your brochure shows the sand as white, but it was more yellow. Well, honey, you got there on a day where the sun was shining just a skosh more yellow. That's what it was. Send a note, send a memo to the sun and bitch. Okay? Number 7. It's lazy of the local shopkeepers in Puerto Vallarta. Let's see. Shopkeepers in Puerto Vallarta close in the afternoons. I often needed to buy things during siesta time. This should be banned. Really? Really? There ought to be a law. No naps. I tell you what. You are the kind of person that should never be allowed to have a nap ever, ever, ever again. Siesta time outlawed. Kiss my ass. I think we need to have mandatory siesta time. Damn it. Because there's lots of times I could use a nap in the middle of the day. Number 8. No one told us that there would be fish in the water. The children were scared. Yeah, right. The children were scared. Uh-huh. You know what else is in the water? Fish pee and fish poop. Don't go near the water. Wussy. Number 9. Although the brochure said that there was a fully equipped kitchen, there was no egg slicer in the drawers. Because that's not something that just walks off. You know. Really? If there were like butter knives, then you had egg slicers in the drawer, hun. Butter knives were invented before then. Before egg slicers. Just saying. Number 10. I think it should be explained in the brochure that the local convenience store does not sell proper biscuits like custard creams or ginger nuts. Because I'm a prude and I'm a picky ass and I must have my custard creams and ginger nuts. You know, honey, that actually does sound like a sexually transmitted disease. I feel bad for you. Number 11. The roads are uneven and bumpy. Really? Don't come out here. So, we could not read the local guidebook during the bus ride to the resort. Because of this, we were unaware of many things that would have made our holiday more fun. Oh, like by the time you got to the resort, you couldn't sit down for a few minutes and read that? Or you couldn't just kind of... You're one of those people that can read while you're riding. I can, but I know a lot of people that they 10 minutes of doing that and they're needing a barf bag. Number 12. It took us 9 hours to fly home from Jamaica to England. It took the Americans only 3 hours to get home. That seems unfair. Seriously? Seriously. Here's a little thing called geography, hun. You might want to check it out. Just saying. Okay, number 13. I compared the size of our 1-bedroom suite to our friend's 3-bedroom suite, and ours was significantly smaller. Oh, gee, let's see. 1-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Did you expect them to have like a triple-decker bunk bed thing going on? Wanny, wanny, woo, woo, stick your head in dog do. Number 14. The brochure stated no hairdressers at the resort. We're trainee hairdressers, and we think they knew and made us wait longer for service. Is that coiffist? Are they coiffists? If they are against people that do coiffing your hair kind of thing. Wow, you're not allowed here because you're a hairdresser. Those Cosmo girls, they destroy places like none other. Wow, that's funny. I don't care who you are. You know, I haven't read these. My brother shared it, and I thought, oh, I gotta save this for later. But wow, some of these are. Or no, it wasn't my brother. It was Kim. Kim that shared it. That's right. Let's see. Number 15. When we were in Spain, there were too many Spanish people there. The receptionist spoke Spanish. The food was Spanish. No one told us that there would be so many foreigners. Oh my God. And these people vote. Number 16. Wow. Foreigners. Honey, when you go to Spain, that makes you a foreigner. Just saying. Number 16. We had to line up outside to catch the boat, and there was no air conditioning. It was hot, don't you know? It was hot. I don't care that we went to the tropics. It was hot. Number 17. It is your duty as a tour operator to advise us of noisy or unruly guests before we travel. You should be psychic like that. You're good. We're going to book a room for you right beside this noisy bunch. Hope you don't mind. By the way, they have a 3-year-old that loves to play the drums. I hope you have a great time. Oh, here's a winner. Number 18. I was bitten by a mosquito. The brochure did not mention mosquitoes. Oh, that makes my head hurt. You know? It's like, really? Honey? Oh. Ow. Wow. Number 19. My fiance and I requested twin beds when we booked, but instead we were placed in a room with a king bed. Now we hold you responsible and want to be reimbursed for the fact that I became pregnant. This would not have happened if you had put us in the room that we booked. Honey? Seriously. Wow. There's a little thing called putting pillows betwixt you, and morning breath usually curbs that, but obviously you didn't have morning breath when the pregnancy occurred. Or you did, and ooh, wow. Y'all are just, they live, they breathe, they vote. They scare the hell out of me. Hi, Gariel, I see you. Oh, Beth says that a lot of those places close for 2 or 3 hours in Costa Rica. Huh. Ooh, they can go to France in an hour through a tunnel underwater. Yeah, so see, they got that perk, whereas if I want to go to France, and trust me, been there, not impressed. It took a really long time. Really long. Of course, it doesn't help that we had a layover in JFK. And and then they had issues because they had a flight delayed coming into JFK that happened to be the flight that they were going to refuel and send us back over on. So yeah, 6-hour delay didn't help matters much. No. Which almost made us miss our flight in France, and that would have really sucked. But hey, yeah, I was not impressed with France. Not at all. And my daughter had to work there a few times when she was over in the UK. And, yeah, she was not impressed with France either. I know there's a lot of people that go, oh, but Paris, it is so romantic. Oh, you must go to Gay Paris. No, I must not go to Gay Paris. I flew over. I got to see the Eiffel Tower. And I could give a shit less. It looks like a very fancy TV tower. I don't care. I do not need to go there. And yes, I'm making fun of them. So there. What are they gonna do? Come over and cuss at me or something? I understand French cussing because that's about the only thing I remember from French class. Just saying. Thank you, Gary L, for sharing that over there on Facebook. truly appreciate it, darling. Okay, now that I have shared, let me put that over on that effing site too. See if maybe you guys can see this. I hope you can, because it's a Fakeybook link, and I'm not downloading the frickin' picture onto my computer and then sharing it that way, because I'm just not doing it. I'm just not. Some of these people, though, it's like, wow. Really? How they survive in today's world. It's amazing. Now I can shut those two. Okay. Now back to my pocket I go, because yeah, there's all kinds of, here's another one that just makes you want to go, wow, that is just so totally frickin' whacked. Just totally whacked. And yes, it is. And this is from Down Under, because, you know, we can't have all the fun up here. Got to have some of that Down Under as well. Don't you know? Mirby, this is your neck of the woods. Farmers are billed for water stored in their own dams. Really? Farmers believe that they have been wrongfully charged for water stored in their dams. Well, you know what, honey? If it's on your property and it's your dam and water actually happens to accumulate in there, then it's your water. Who the hell is charging you? In Fleurieu, I don't know how to say that, sweetheart. I'm sure I totally butchered it, but it's in the Fleurieu Peninsula, farmers have been hit with their first bills for water stored in their dams and believe they are being wrongfully charged for water for stock and household use. I think you're wrongfully charged because it's on your land, it's your dam, and it's water that has accumulated there through either runoff or rainfall. Who the hell decided that they can charge you for that? Apparently, these bills were issued by Western Mount Lofty Ranges Natural Resource Management Board. Western Mount Lofty Ranges Natural Resource Management Board. Who the hell died and made them the water police? Apparently, they sent out bills ranging from $37 to $5,000 depending on the storage capacity and water use on properties. You guys haven't gone with pitchforks and torches and boiling tar and just totally... Wow. A growing group of outraged farmers has called for others to ignore the bills in protest against the move that they say they were guaranteed would not happen. Did you sign some paperwork and not read the fine print? Apparently, the Department of Environment, Wildlife, and Nature Resources has warned debt collectors would be sent if bills are not paid within 90 days. I'm saying kiss my lily white ass is what I'm saying. Back Valley dairy farmer Wayne Kirk said that when the NRM board pushed for farm dams to be metered in 2011, metered dams? You guys didn't go tear those frickin' meters out. They were not providing you a service, hun. That was your own. Apparently, the farmers were told that they would never be charged for stock water or household water. Yeah, and you believed it. You believed it. Yeah, good on you. Yeah, way to go. Day. In the first round of bills, farms with no irrigation or water use outside of stock and households would have been hit, have been hit with water levy bills. What? This is the first time that they have sent the levy out in this region, Mr. Kirk said. They've done it in other regions around the state, and I think the Erie Peninsula also is facing it now. We already pay an NRM levy, which this fiscal year will raise $27.5 million, and these bills are on top of that. And for what? I want to know for what. Why are you paying these people for water that's on your land? Why? If they aren't providing you a service, why are you paying them? Mr. Kirk said that there was a degree of acceptance of charges for using groundwater where farmers used bores for irrigation. But drawing from dams for stock and household water should not be built. No, none of it should. If you went through the expense of drilling the well for that stuff, then you should not be paying a bill to anyone. You are providing yourself with water. Why are you guys paying these people? Because they said it's written on a piece of paper here, and if you don't pay what's written on this piece of paper, we're going to send you another piece of paper that's got all caps on it and bold lettering. Are you scared? Will you pay it now? I'm thinking I would have me a lighter, and I would take that piece of paper and I'd go, fire. Oh, look, can't use my water to put it out because you'll bill my ass for it. So I guess burn. What? There's some people out there who are going to get really big bills because they have quite a lot of storage. But they're not using that water. They're not stealing it. It's in the system. It's in the fucking ecosystem. Who in the hell died and said these people could bill you just for drinking water that's part of the ecosystem that is accumulating on your property? What? I don't get this. The NRM's argument is that they are controlling water use. Control mechanism. See, it's his belief in authority. Listen to Larkin Rose, hon. Listen. It's that belief in authority that's got you totally fucked up. Stop it. They know how big our dams are and how much water we use. If a farmer was to do the wrong thing, then they can act. No, they cannot. No, they cannot. You just have to stand up to them. Guess what? Don't expect them to fix everything. And when they come around and start getting all hoity-faloity and saying, here's a piece of paper with some squiggles and lines on it, and it says that you have to pay me because I said so. When they do that, get your lighter out and light that piece of paper on fire. And then look at them and say, you want to bill me for water use? I ain't going to use it to put out that fire. Kiss my ass. That's what you need to do. Step up. Take responsibility, people. Apparently, a Department of Environment, Wildlife, and Natural Resources spokesman confirmed that invoices had been sent out to water license holders across the Adelaide and Mountain Lofty Ranges region, including the Western Mount Lofty Ranges. Well, isn't that special? Water license holders in the Barossa, McLaren Vale, and northern Adelaide Plains have been contributing to a water levy since the late 1990s, early 2000s, the spokesperson said. So just because they've been stupid and paying you money for all of that time, okay, just because you do things for an extended period of time does not mean that you've been doing it right for an extended period of time. Okay? Just because a serial killer has been getting away with murder for years upon years upon years doesn't mean that he hasn't been committing a violent act of murder. This is theft. This is extortion. They need to get their freaking noses out of your water. The license holders and what the hell is this deal with license holders anyway? Why in the hell do you have to have a license for water that's on your land? Fuck you. The license holders in the WMLR are now also contributing to the water levy, and this ensures equality with other license holders in the AMLR. Oh, it's water equality. Oh, well, that's different. Not. It's still extortion. It is still a fictitious entity extorting money from you for something that's already on your property. There is no levy charge for water use which is used for stock and domestic purposes. Oh, yeah, right. Until you send a fucking bill out for it. The billing of farm general water license holders in the western Mount Lofty ranges will generate approximately 696,000 and 1,200,000 from the SA water. Nanyas! Nanyas! How you doing, sweetheart? I see you. I'm catching up on the chat over here. Gary said those French tanks with 1 forward and 5 reverse gears. They're going to get me. Landowners nationwide win their day in court. Yay! Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you very much, Gariel. Anyone ever been to a Japanese restaurant where they have a cooking pit? I have, and it was wonderful in Colorado Springs. Yes, Ibidonsi, I've been to one. It's been years and years ago, but yes. Yeah, water rights and yeah. The only line that stuck out like a sore thumb. We join the corpse in urging the Supreme Court to hear the case. Urge? I'm urging. I am doing just absolutely wonderful, Nunez. It's so wonderful to see you, sweetheart. Okay. Ow. Rascal, I love you, honey. But your claws hurt, baby girl. Darn it. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna open this up over here on damn Twitter. Oh, you know what? Did I just share my pocket link? No, I didn't. Okay, let me open this over here real fast. And because I looked at that and it's like, oh, holy crap. Did I just copy the... Because I read it in my pocket so that I wouldn't have to... there you go. I wouldn't have to deal with the superfluous nonsense that's... Because I get easily distracted, don't you know? I think you know that. Apparently this was also dated yesterday, which is actually 2 days ago for Australia Down Under. Let me share this over here in the RLM. Let's see. They heard it and ruled in favor, and the lower court can tell the SCOTUS to hear one. Ah, cool. Cool. Okay, I'm going to get back. I'm going to read this one that Gary L. shared. Okay, Twitter. Jeez, oh, Pete. I refreshed ya. And then you kind of went Kilimanjaro crazy on me again. Shitlery for president. Oh, man. You know, she really looks very good in vertical stripes. And that orange jumpsuit is ever so flattering. Wow. That got stuck. Sorry about that. It was kind of like a hairball. Only worse. It was a Hillary ball. Oh, man. Mental image. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Down under. Oops. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Trump goes off. Oh, yeah. Well, you know. As Trumpelstiltskin. Okay. This is from Liberty Blog. Thank you ever so much, Gary L. Landowners nationwide win their day in court. For more than 40 years, millions of landowners nationwide have had no meaningful way to challenge wrongful application of the Clean Water Act to their land. That changed today when a unanimous U.S. Supreme Court ruled landowners have the right to challenge federal claims of jurisdiction in a court of law. Yay! Because you know what? Fed does not It's home rule first. That was another thing that got discussed last night as I was going around getting signatures on petitions. Home rule is supreme. Period. Your decisions you make in your home those are the ones that carry the most weight. Those are the ones that are the most vital, the most important. So long as you are not causing harm to another individual through violence or what have you, what you do in your home is your business. Okay? Then the power kind of dissipates as it goes out to the township or the village or the city or district or whatever. That's as it should be. And people need to start exercising that, excuse me, home rule, my house. I ain't hurting you. I ain't hurting that person. I ain't hurting someone in bumfucked Egypt. I am just living my life, doing my thing. Nobody is getting hurt, and I am honoring my contracts with other individuals that we enter into freely. So, get out of my way. Back off. And people need to stop being wanny woo-woos and start handling any kind of dispute in an adult manner. As opposed to, I'm going to call the cops. Really? Grow up, people. Oh well, back to this. Yay! The Clean Water Act authorized the Army Corps of Engineers and Environmental Protection Agency to regulate navigable waters. Just because an ant can climb on a leaf and float around in the mud, in the water puddles in my yard, does not mean they are navigable waters. Get out of my yard. Oh, did I say that out loud? Which these agencies interpret to mean virtually all waters in the United States and much of the land. Such waters are subject to complete federal control, so they think. That's what they get for having an independent thought. In Minnesota, known as Hawks Company, sought to harvest peat moss from landscaping in nearby peat bogs, or for landscaping in nearby peat bogs. The Corps claimed jurisdiction over the property as regulated wetlands. Double single finger salute to you guys. Can you hear it? Let me turn the volume up just a skosh. Even though the Corps reviewing officer found that the jurisdictional determination erroneous, this put Hawks in the untenable position. Hawks could abandon all use of the land at great loss, seek a federal permit, which Corps officials openly opposed, for a few $100,000, or proceed to use the land without federal approval, subjecting the Hawks to fines of $37,500 a day and criminal prosecution. Now, have you noticed they never go after the big dogs? They always go after the little guy because they know you go after the little guy, odds are, is not going to be able to fight back. Since the Clean Water Act's inception, every court to consider the matter had held landowners did not have the right to contest Corps' jurisdiction. Gee, now I got double single finger salute shit going on. Like, yeah, can you hear it? Can you hear the breeze? Yeah. Incredibly, this was true even if the landowner could prove the Corps was wrong. For more than 4 decades, the Corps has had the power to federalize any parcel of land with standing or flowing water without any accountability. Why? Because they had a piece of paper with squiggles and lines and they said so. And you believed them. It's hard to conceive a regulatory regime with greater potential for abuse unless you want to stop and consider Congress or POTUS or anything to do with government. And yet, wow. Fortunately, the Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals decided to rectify this travesty and held Hawks could seek immediate judicial review of the Corps' jurisdictional determination, relying in large part on PLF's unanimous Supreme Court victory in Sackett versus EPA. to set a nationwide precedent that would benefit all landowners, both public and private. We joined the course in urging the Supreme Court to hear the case, and today the High Court upheld the Eighth Circuit's decision granting landowners their day in court to challenge federal overreaching under the Clean Water Act. This is a long-awaited victory for property rights, fundamental fairness, and the rule of law. There is a link at the bottom with case documents to be found. So, now this just means that they have won the right to have their day in court. They still have not won against the Corps of Engineers, but they at least are getting their day in court. Now, part of me is going, booyah, this is awesome, and part of me is going, this should not have gone to this level. This should not have gotten anywhere close to this bullshit. Nowhere close. But it did. And bless their hearts, they are going through the proper legal channels to get this rectified. I'm sure Hal Anthony would be extremely proud of them for doing this. I'm thinking the legal needs to be changed. But I'm sure Hal is, well, I'm sure. I know Hal is smarter in these areas. I'm just mouthy. I speak my mind, and, well, then I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to find out. I'd probably get drop kicked a time or two. But you know what? It'll all be a learning experience, so hey, there you go. Okay, let me get this shared. I'm thinking, booyah, but it's a tentative booyah, because I will wait to see how things play out before I get too uber excited. Although, yeah, this is a good thing. Thank you once again, Gary L., for sharing that, hun. Yeah, but you know what? Home rule only applies in certain states, but home rule should apply in every frickin' state because that's just flat ass the way it's supposed to be. You know, it's kind of a natural law kind of thing. Oh, and they did hear it and ruled favorably? Oh. Oh, wait, no. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I know, Grammy. I said that, and it was like, ack. Hey. Alrighty, good one, Nunyas. Let me open this one up. I will just copy that link and put it, because if I, yeah. My Twitter is going nuts, and I'm just gonna, oh, hey, I have another notification over there. Hi, Maddie Osman. Thank you, sweetheart. Let me put this over here so I can see what Nunya's shared. Is that Nitzana Ecological Village, Dew Collector, and Cool Desert Nights are ideal for... Ah, cool! That's sweet! That's pretty dang awesome. Thank you ever so much, Nunyas, for sharing that. I'm going to put that over here. Real fast. Come on. Quit thinking so hard, dumb computer. Okay. What was that, Bubs? I like good... Oh. Oh, Bubs, you sick little furry guy. Yes, Salome? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Now, where was I at? There? Did I put this? I don't remember if I put this on FN or not. Let me look. Let me look. No, I didn't. Okay. Dang. It's almost time for me to be done. Oh, yay. Cool, Gariel. I'm a little slow on get caught up here. Yeah, have you noticed how much more of a bully they've become? You know, because it started out as peace officers, and you had your Barney Fifes of the world. You know, and then it went to police officers where they were policing the area, and now they are law enforcement officers, and they're very testosterone. Yeah, it's like, wow. It's like, "Ugh, I am a law enforcement officer." Yeah, George Carlin was right. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm thinking, let's see, let's find this one. Where's it at? There it is. That one. I like that one. Okay, now that I've got it shared. Oh, that just means that I can close a couple of links because, yeah, I got entirely too many open. I need to. Okay, I'm going to go back to Oopie real quick. And then I'm going to go to one. Let's see, where else was I? Oh my lord. Chinese city creates female-only parking spaces for unskilled women drivers. I am not even going to go there. No. Um, Too funny. Too funny. Yeah, 'cause I mean, yeah, y'all complain about women drivers and then add Chinese driver to that. Oh crap. No. I think we can all pretty much visualize what. Yeah. Oh my lord, Bible translated into emojis for millennials. Shit, I'm not going there either. No, I'm not. Okay, back to my pocket I go. Um Grammy shared this one, I believe, over on RLM earlier today. And I had quite the chuckle over it. Just because of the way you guys were reacting to it. I was sitting here chuckling. But seriously, I mean, hospitals actually sell that stuff. They'll tell you they don't, but yeah, they do. They make money off of it. So they don't want you to keep your placenta. It's loaded with stem cells. Not that, don't get ahead of yourself. A pregnant Mississippi woman, that's Mississippi. For those of you that are in the Mississippi literacy program and you forgot that last set of double crooked letter, you know? Uh, yeah, that's been going around too. A pregnant Mississippi woman wins the right to her placenta, which she should have it. It's hers. In Brandon, Mississippi, almost immediately after she found out she was pregnant, Brandon resident Jordan Thayering began preparing for her baby. She bought outfits and stocked up on cloth diapers. Hey, good for you, sweetheart. I hope you bought lots of cotton onesies, because trust me, that first, 6 months, yeah. You're going to be changing them a lot unless that kid's just crawling around in a diaper. She and her husband, Doug, assembled baby furniture and decorated the nursery with the name they had chosen for their son. What if you weren't having a son? What if you were having a daughter? I know, probably did that, yeah. Everybody wants to find out what sex they're having before they have it. That takes half the fun out of it. I mean, we used to have like baby pools. Now you have a baby pool where it's, I think, what time on a specific day because they've already picked out the day that they're going to deliver. They already know the sex of the child. Stop that, people. Let nature take its course. Jeez, a Pete. Oh, well, back to this. They would call him Roman. Okay, because he be Roman. With the middle name is yet to be determined. They packed a bag, ready for that moment they had to rush off to the hospital. And in a multitude of ways, Thering was preparing for her baby's arrival. One thing she was not prepared for, however, was to go to court. At 33 weeks pregnant, she got a court order giving her the rights to her placenta. I grew my baby, I grew my placenta, she said. There should be no one that can tell me what I can or can't do with it. Thering said that she was going over her birth plan with her OBGYN in March when she mentioned that she wanted to encapsulate her placenta. After a postpartum friend told Thering she put her placenta in a smoothie, the mom-to-be began looking into the idea of, I'm glad I didn't eat a lot. I'm not even going to try and say that. Okay, I am going to try it. Placenta, whatever. Or the act of eating one's own placenta, which critters do. Just saying. Has increased in Western culture, and proponents claim that it can increase your energy level and milk production and help ward off postpartum depression. However, the benefits have not been scientifically proven. Why? Because there just aren't enough people that are willing to go, okay, I'm making a placenta smoothie now. Are you going to put electrodes on me? And how do you scientifically prove that anyway? I don't know. But it's really none of their freaking business. After conducting her own research, she decided to encapsulate her placenta. Taking a multivitamin is something that I do regularly. So, putting it in a gelatin capsule just seems so simple, and if it's going to benefit me and my husband and my baby, I might as well. The benefits just seem to outweigh any sort of negative, other than thinking, ack. I'm really excited about it. And if it does nothing, it does nothing. But it's the whole perspective of being able to kind of have what I want, rightfully so. Well, yeah. Planning to deliver in River Oaks Hospital, Thering's doctor said that she might want to check with the hospital on its rules and regulations beforehand. And when she called the hospital, she was told that she would need a court order. Why? Let's find out why. I'm thinking, what? For my own body part, why do I need a court order? And she was told it was an issue with the Mississippi Department of Health, and she was considered a third party to her placenta. No, that placenta is actually, like part of the baby. Wow. If I give birth to my baby and then I give birth to my placenta, do you own my baby too? Do I have a third party to my own child? Okay, actually, that's what they're trying to do. Well, of course not. Okay. You keep thinking that, sweetheart, and keep that mentality because, yeah, we need to have more people do that. So then, why am I third party to my own body part? It just doesn't make sense. So, according to a memo obtained by the Clarion Ledger, state epidemiologist Dr. Thomas Dobbs defined the placenta as medical waste. Well, what do you do with that medical waste, honey? What do they do with aborted babies? Yeah, what have we been finding out about Planned Parenthood? Yeah. Tell me again. The memo states in part that no hospital or other facility may release non-infectious medical waste, including placental tissue, without their first having been obtained by a court order or other judicial mandate which will assure proper disposal by the release. In other words, we're going to make money off of you one way or another. Follow the money. Confused and frustrated, she turned to a Facebook group for moms asking for advice, and she posted what she had been told and was contacted by attorney Jacqueline Hammock. Neither Thering nor Hammock, who specialized in women's health issues, said that they had ever heard of a woman having to obtain a court order to get her placenta. So I told her I would love to help her out and that this was a crazy thing she was experiencing, which, yes, it is a crazy thing. Why don't you just home birth? Get rid of that. Placenta release was a new endeavor for me, but I read the law, talked to her, got all of the pertinent facts, and I made the petition that I hoped would be sufficient, and it was. Thering's petitioned the Rankin County Chancellery on May 2nd, asking for the rights to her placenta, and Judge John McLaurin granted the order on May 17th. That seems like an awful lot of brouhaha to go through to get something you are expelling. Would they go through that much brouhaha if you were just defecating? I want to know. What if you wanted to take that home and compost it? Would they go through that much brouhaha? I don't think so. It was pretty simple, but totally unnecessary, in my opinion, to need any of that, she said, and I don't think it's right for someone who has no experience to dictate what a woman can do with her body. Hey, these are the same people that are telling you that you can't tell me what to do with my body if I want to have an abortion, but then they tell her what she can do with her body if she wants to keep her placenta. So you can't have it both ways, darling. You just can't. It's part of your body, and no matter what women want to do with it, it is their right to have it, which, yes, it is. Thering said she recognizes that other women may not want to encapsulate or consume their placenta, but for her, the health benefits made an easy choice. She added that education is key in the entire birth process, not just regarding the placenta, which, yes, you need to educate yourself. You need to become knowledgeable about what all your body is going to be going through, because it does go through a lot of changes. It's my choice, and I think that all women really need to be educated. Yes, I agree. Obviously, emergencies happen, but you don't have to do everything by the book, the way that people kind of assume is the normal way. There is no normal way. I think this placenta thing is one of those things. It's something that you can do to help your body and help your baby. And I think it's just really important in general to let people know you have options. Which, the baby gets fed through that lining the whole time it's in utero. So? Hammock said that she hopes a court order paves the way for other women. And it's not just about getting Thering's court order, but making it easier for other women, she said. I think if the Department of Health is amiable to changing its policy, I think we could change the way hospitals treat the issue, which I'm thinking there is a bigger thing afoot. And this is just one of the little tentacles of the bigger thing afoot. It's like a millipede with all those legs. This is one of the legs of that millipede. And they have their legs in everything. Grammy, I'm going to go ahead and share this again. None in the fridge. What? Okay. Oh, yeah, I know, Gary, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Gary, it is tantamount to them saying that you are property of the state and that you have no right to your own body. But they didn't come right out and say that because they knew if they did, people would really start waking up. As if they're not, there's already, blah, 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 yeah, that too. There's already a wake-up process going on. But, yeah. Could make it. Ah, there you go. Yeah. None in the fridge. Okay. I finally caught up on the chat over there. Damn it, my Twitter is going nuts. Okay. There, I gotta put this over on Twitter, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and close it, because, yeah, Bart Simpson and Homer Simpson and Shitlery and Trumpelstiltskin, and I'm just sick of seeing all that crap. So, yeah, we'll just close that. Okay? Okay, Grimmy. I think you already shared this over on the effin site, but I'm going to go ahead and share it again. Just because it's like, let's see, where is... I'm gonna mess with you, hon. There you go. Placenta rolls. And seriously, your guys' reaction to that in the RLM earlier today was, yeah, my parts guy was looking at me like, oh my God, she's laughing. And all I did was just walk up here, and she's laughing. What the hell? Hi, Chris. Welcome to FN, Freedom's Network. Oh, good Lord. Caitlyn Jenner, going back to Bruce Jenner. Make up your mind. You know what? They say that's a woman thing. I don't think so. What's my mood? Okay. I don't know, D. Cheatwood. What is my mood? Just a minute. I gotta concentrate for 15 seconds. And I want to see what color it goes to if it changes at all. Should I give you a play-by-play? I don't think I'm going to, but I am going to continue to stare at that just to see if it changes. Has it been 15 seconds yet? Oh, my eyes are getting dry. This is almost as much fun as listening to a radio mime, isn't it? I'm focusing, damn it. Okay, D, honey. Okay, yeah, because it really didn't change. So obviously I'm foolish. Because it went to kind of, it didn't change color, honey. So, and the closest thing you got to that is foolish, which I resemble that. Yeah, I do. Okay. Thanks for sharing that, though. That's kind of cool. Oh, and there's a lot of people that are over on Facebook. There's a young lady that did this awesome video, and I'm going to have to find it on YouTube. But she did artwork on her thigh, and it looks like the thigh bone underneath a dream catcher. It is so freaking amazing. I mean, she's a hell. Back to my pocket I go. Let's see. Oh, this is another one that I saw when I was checking some other things out. I believe IB Don C shared a link earlier today in the RLM, but I saw this on, I think, on one of the side things. It's either there or I saw it on Facebook, and to where National Honor Society souls at their graduation were reportedly informed by the school that they will not be allowed to wear them because it's not inclusive of all students. Okay, I am getting so flippin' tired of this inclusiveness, yet you are not respecting my culture bullshit. Either it's inclusive or we're respecting your culture. One or the other. I don't know, Grimmy. I mean, it looks like it's okay. I closed one thing. Oh, Nunez fell out. What's this? Okay. Selfie statue in town. New claim to fame is everyone hates it. Big woo. Okay. Sticking a fork in. Yeah, yeah, we are done. Do you hear that swirling sound? Oh, it's just for a few seconds. I don't know what I did, Grim. I closed one link and I closed Twitter because Twitter was just, and it was inundating me with nonsense, so I closed it. Um, Shit. And you know what? I haven't been saving my links, but hey, BFD, I'm not going to do that on my. I'll do some tags and some silliness and call it good this time instead of doing the links. In any case, back to here I am. Yeah, it's a faux news thing. That's what it is. That's probably what did it. Let's see. A National Honor Society sponsor told a parent that administrators from Plano Senior High School do not want to single any students out. Because, we must either be inclusive. Well, no, wait a minute. We have to be inclusive, and yet we have to respect people's religious beliefs, and yet, but only if they're the flavor of the month religious beliefs, and we have to respect people's cultural heritage, but only if you are the culture of the month, but we must be inclusive. But not so inclusive that we have to tolerate your opinion if it doesn't fit in with our inclusivity mindset. Is that how that's supposed to work? I'm kind of lost. Are you? I hope not. Oh well. This goes on to say they deserve it, one parent told WFAA.com. They worked so hard for it, and if you choose not to work that hard, then that's okay. It wasn't an NHS kid. I didn't wear the NHS stole when I graduated. But friends of mine did, and I was okay. Students at a nearby high school are able to wear the white satin stoles, and some students at the schools have considered starting a petition or talking with the principal to change the directive. Which I think, yes, you need to go and talk to the principal and ask them, so, are you the chapter president of the Butt Pucker Brigade? Of the We Have a Massive Knicker Knot Emotional Boo Boo Club? Because if you are, you no longer need to be principal of our school. Because we don't need your kind around here. Oh, that's right. That's not being very inclusive, is it? Dang. It's kind of a national thing that's recognized, so I don't know why just Plano can't recognize it, said one student. Well, it's just Plano crazy, is what it is. And like I said, you must have the chapter president of the Knicker Knotters Are Us Big Emotional Boo-Boo Butt Pucker Brigade. Or something like that. It is definitely a wanny wanny woo woo. And yeah, I mean, my daughter did that, but I didn't. Oh, we're going to be exclusively inclusive. Well, alrighty. Thanks, Grim, for clearing that up for me. And Java says that any meaningful ideas are to be scrapped. Well, okay. My mother makes the most amazing, or used to make the most amazing quilts out of scraps. So can I just make up like an amazing speech out of scrappy meaningful ideas? Sounds like a plan to me. Because it's pretty much what I do anyway, only they're not meaningful ideas. I just take a bunch of scrappies and throw them together, and there you go, Grammy's rocket chair. Whoo! I'm going to have to tell my mother I came by it honestly. I got it from her. Oh, she will be so proud. She will probably go, oh, great. Yeah, blame me. Yeah, I'm gonna. He bought an electrified fence. Okay. I gotta go. Thank you, TD. I gotta go there. Just because. Let me share this. real fast though, because yeah, this is definitely somebody needs to call a ambulance for this stupid principal, because that really is asinine. Seriously. Okay. I'm going to put that on Facebook too, just because. Wah, wah, wah. Come on, paste it. Dang it. Wah. Big babies. Okay. Now that I'm done pasting, I can close it and I can go to something else. Like the one that TD shared. This is from hrtwarming.com. And it'll be ending on a funny note, I'm sure. He bought an electric fence to prevent burglaries. What happened next is the worst thing ever. This man purchased an electric fence to prevent himself from a spat of burglaries that had been happening in his neighborhood. But what happens next is ridiculous. We have a standard 6-foot fence in our backyard, and a few months ago I heard about burglaries increasing dramatically in the entire city. To make sure this never happened to me, I got an electric fence and ran a single wire along the top of the fence. Actually, I got the biggest cattle charger Tractor Supply had, made for 26 miles of fence. I then used an 8-foot long ground round, drove 7.5 feet into the ground. The ground rod is the key. With the more you have in the ground, the better the fence works. Okay. One day, I'm mowing the backyard with my cheapo Walmart 6-horsepower big wheel push mower. I don't have a big wheel push mower. Damn it. The hot wire is broken and laying in the yard, and I knew for a fact that I unplugged the charger. I pushed the mower around the wire and reached down to grab it, to throw it out of the way. It seems as though I hadn't remembered to unplug it after all. Oopsie. Now I'm standing there. I've got the running lawnmower in my right hand and the 1.7 gigavolt fence wire in the other hand. Keep in mind, the charger is about the size of a marine battery and has a picture of an upside-down cow on fire on the cover. Time stood still. The first thing I noticed is my balls trying to climb up the front side of my body. My ears curled downward, and I could feel the lawnmower ignition firing in the backside of my brain. Every time that Briggs & Stratton rolled over, I could feel the spark in my head. I was literally at one with the engine. It seems as though the fence charger and the POS lawnmower were fighting over who would control my electrical impulses. Science says... Science says you... Okay, damn it, compose yourself. Science says you cannot crap and pee at the same time. I beg to differ. Not only did I do all three at once, but all three? Okay. But I don't want to know. But my bowels emptied 3 times in less than half a second. Oh my. It was a Matrix kind of bowel movement. Okay. Okay. Where time is creeping along and then you're all leaned back. Okay, damn it. And you're all leaned back because obviously you don't need the squatty potty for this. Okay, you're all leaned back and bam, bam, bam. You just crap your pants 3 times. Oh, I can't read. My eyes are so watered up. Oh, man. It seems like there were minutes in between, but in reality, it was so close together. It was like exhaust pulses from a big block Chevy turning 8 grand. Okay, I'm gonna. Wow. I'm not done yet, although I'm finished. At this point, I'm holding about 30 minutes, okay, never mind. At this point, I'm about 30 minutes or maybe 2 seconds into holding the fence wire. I don't know, because time is like a quantum thing right now. And my hand is wrapped around the wire, palm side down, so I can't let go. I grew up on a farm, so I know all about electric fences. But Dad always had those POS chargers made by International or whoever that were like 9 volts and just kind of tickled. This I could not let go of. The 8-foot-long ground rod is now accepting signals from me through the permadamp Arclatex river bottom soil. At this point, I'm thinking I'm going to just have to man up and take it until the lawnmower runs out of gas. Damn. I think, as I remember, I just filled the tank. Oh, shit. Now the lawnmower is starting to run rough. It has settled into a loping run pattern as if it had some kind of big lawnmower race cam in it. Covered in poop and pee and and with my balls on my chest. Wow, that's where mine are. I think, oh God, please die. Please die. But no. It settles into the rough, lumpy cam idle nicely and remains there like a big bore roller. Wow. Waiting to go command right from the owner's right foot. Wow. So here I am in the middle of July, 104 degrees, 80% humidity, standing in my own backyard, begging God to kill me. God did not take me that day. He left me there, covered in my own fluids, to writhe in the misery of my own stupidity. I honestly don't know how I got loose from the wire. I woke up laying on the ground hours later. The lawnmower was beside me, out of gas. It was later on in the day that I was sunburned. There were 2 large dead grass spots where I had been standing, and then another long, skinny dead spot where the wire had laid while I was on the ground still holding on to it. I assume I finally had a seizure in the resulting thrashing, had somehow let go of the wire. Upon waking from my electrically induced sleep, I realized a few things. 3 of my teeth seemed to have melted. I now have cramps in the bottom of my feet and my right butt cheek. Not just the left, or not the left, just the right. Poop and pee, when all mixed together, do not smell as bad as you might think. No, that's because your sinuses have been fried, honey. That's why. My left eye will not open. My right eye will not close, a.k.a. doing a Bill the Cat look. The lawnmower runs like a sumbitch now. Seriously, I think our little session cleared out some carbon fouling or something, because it was better than new after that. My balls are still smaller than average, yet they're almost a foot long. God, I'm out of time. And I can turn on the TV in the game room by farting while thinking the number 4. Still don't. Oh my God. I hope to God you guys made it through this with me because, wow, I dang near peed myself. I was laughing so hard. That's true. He wasn't robbed. No, he wasn't robbed. Obviously, that was a lesson for any would-be robbers. They probably saw that and went, oh my God. Oh, wow. In any case, thank you everyone for listening in. This has been Grammy Mary here in Grammy's rocket chair, where I've spent the last 10 minutes cackling like a fiend, trying to read and trying to see through tear-filled eyes. I will be back Friday for the Friday edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair, and I will be followed by, actually, there's a 2-hour gap in there, but Freaker's Ball will be on later in the evening. I think Vince has something going on Friday at noon, but I'm not sure. God only knows with Vince what he's doing.